Alexandra, you were saying that you can cook Cuban food.
Yes, it's very good stuff. And I've got one recipe that comes to mind that has to do with chicken and rice. You can take several pieces of chicken and boil them in some water with some salt until the chicken is cooked. You take out the pieces and with a couple of forks shred the meat. In a pan you put garlic, onions, olive oil, and tomatoes. Fry that up, put the chicken on top, and then put a puree of tomatoes on top of that, and just saute that for a while, and you can put it over white rice, and you'll have yourself a nice meal.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's very good. And for a change, you can always add green peppers or red peppers and make it very colorful. And serve it with some ripe plantains and a little Cuban drink, and you are good to go.
All right, thanks. I'm going to give that a try.
Great.
Okay, Laura, I'm going to ask you questions about the post office in Hong Kong. Okay, or just sending letters. How often do you write letters?
Well, when I was young, I write quite often to my pen pals. But right now, instead of sending a letter, I usually send my friends emails.
Yeah, me too. How much does it cost to send a postcard in Hong Kong overseas?
Well, to Asian countries, it costs about $2, Hong Kong dollars. To European countries, it costs about $3.
Okay. And when you send mail in Hong Kong, do you send it from your house, or do you have a...
Well, we have to go to the post office in order to send letters or parcels.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Because it's so crowded in Hong Kong that...
Well, yes.
Okay. And in Japan, do you receive a lot of mail from...
Right now, no. Well, because it's so convenient to use the emails or instant communication, or telephone.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And last question is, what time do post offices open and close in your country?
Well, it depends on the size of the post office. For large one, so they work longer, like from 9 in the morning until 6. So for a smaller one, from 9 to 5.
Okay. Great. Thanks a lot. All right. Now, Mark, you're from Canada.
That's right.
Where actually did you grow up?
I was born in Montreal, and I lived there for 4 years. The first 4 years of my life.
Yeah.
Didn't know, but I grew up in Calgary, which is Alberta, so the city of Banff.
Okay. Wow. So what was your childhood like? Were you into nature or sports?
Childhood, I was into books.
Yeah, really?
I was a big reader. I used to go to the library with my mother. And the first big trip I took overseas when I was 14.
Okay. Well, actually, on this trip, where did you go?
On this trip, I went to Liverpool.
Okay.
Which is where my mother is from.
So
I went to Liverpool that time. And to Wales and Scotland, about 5 or 6 trips after that.
Okay, Nanju, I'm going to ask you about your favorites. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color, black.
Black?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. And what is your favorite fruit?
Fruit. Okay, it's mango.
Oh, mango?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you get mangoes in Japan?
No, I haven't seen a proper mango here because everything is very small. That too, it's not a very good mango. I know. Because in India, I will get a lot of mangoes, very good taste and variety of mangoes.
Well,
I haven't found anywhere in Japan.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wow. So how do you eat mango? Do you eat it raw, or do you...
Yeah, I will eat raw. The raw mango is very good.
Oh, cool. Nice. So do you have, I guess, mango juice? Is that popular in...
Yeah. But mango juice, it's not that much good. I will eat only raw mangoes.
Oh, really?
It will be very good, very good, very good.
Okay. Oh, nice. Thanks. Hey, Mark, I saw that you were reading a book out there.
Yes, that's right.
So, do you read a lot?
Yeah, I read a lot. In fact, I don't have a television.
Oh, you're the man. Seriously.
Yeah, I only read. Actually.
Wow. How many books do you get through a week?
A week? Yeah, at least one a week. Because I work all the time.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but I enjoy reading because television doesn't give you imagination.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I prefer reading. And
yeah, I hear you, man. It rots your mind, I think. Okay. So, also, What kind of books do you like to read? Like, what kind of genres?
Well, let's see. I've got a lot of non-fiction, a lot of comedy.
Cool. So, actually, when you read, like, where do you normally read?
Where do I normally read?
Yeah.
On the trains, actually. I'm always reading on the trains, yeah. I read because I'm always traveling to work.
Oh, okay.
A lot of pleasure.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I meet people on the trains when I'm reading. Look over at my book.
It's cool, man. I love to read on the trains. Okay, hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Yeah, my name is Nanju.
Nanju. Nanju, how do you spell your name?
Yeah, my name is like Nanju.
Oh, okay. That's a nice name, Nanju. Mm-hmm. And where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Madras.
Madras?
It's in India.
Madras, what part of India is
It's
that?
in South India.
South India?
South India. Mm-hmm.
And how long have you been in Japan?
Yeah, past 4 months I'm here.
Oh, really?
And working in some other. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And what do you do in Japan?
Yeah, it's a normal software engineer.
Software engineer? Mm. Oh, wow. You can help me with my computer science.
Okay, nothing. Just I know how to program and that's it.
Were you always good at computers when you were young?
Yeah, might be. From the 12th standard. Like 18 years. From 18 years I'm working with the computer.
Oh, wow. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, we're going to talk about things you can do.
Okay.
Can you cook?
Yes, I can cook.
Okay, what can you cook?
I can cook cakes. I cooked fish last night with vegetables.
Oh, nice. Was it good?
Yeah, it was nice. It was good.
Okay. Can you speak any foreign languages?
No, I can't.
No? Did you study any in high school or anything?
I did for a few years, but I need to study more.
Okay, well, what did you study?
I did French for a while and German, but that was about it.
Okay, yeah, those are tough. That's tough pronunciation. Yeah. Can you fix things?
Yeah, I'm quite practical. I can fix things.
Okay, what can you fix?
I can change a car tire.
Oh, that's good.
I can fix a flat tire. I can fix a bike.
Okay, nice. And well, you're a farmer girl. So.
yeah. Like.
Now you're Australian, so I have to ask: can you surf?
No, I can't.
Really?
I can't.
Oh, wow. That's.
No. I've tried. It's actually more difficult than it looks.
Yeah, I'm from California. I know it's tough. Okay, thanks.
One of my favourite things to do when I was a little girl was to stay with my granddad. So I'd go to stay with him during the holidays, and he would often tell me stories or sing songs for me. So I learned a lot from him. But one of my favourite things, like I said, was to listen to his stories. And around Halloween sometimes, or if we asked him at other times when it was getting dark or a bit scary, we'd ask him to tell us a ghost story. So one of the first ghost stories I remember was him telling us about a time when he was quite young. I think he was in his early 20s maybe, and he was already married, but he went back to his parents' house one night to just to meet his family and friends and have a game of cards maybe with the friends who were gathered there. So it got pretty late because they'd been playing cards for a long time, having some fun, so he didn't want to leave. And then eventually he and his friend decided, okay, we'd better leave and better go back home. So the two of them were walking together towards their house, but in between his parents' house and his new home, they had to pass a graveyard. So these two guys, young men, I suppose, they weren't very happy about the idea of going past a graveyard very late at night, because, you know, there are lots of stories about ghosts and spirits hanging around at that time of night. So they were approaching the graveyard and they were a bit scared, and they were wondering whether they should turn back or keep going, be strong and brave about it. So they were approaching the graveyard, and suddenly my granddad saw what he thought was a priest sitting on the wall. So he saw a man dressed in black with a white collar, and he was so frightened. I mean, I can't imagine what he must have said at the time, but he and his friend were really, really scared, and they were talking between themselves, oh my God, what should we do? What should we do? But they were so frightened they couldn't move. So eventually my granddad decided, oh, okay, I'm just going to run for it. I'm going to make a run for it. So all of a sudden he decided, and he just ran straight past the graveyard, and then suddenly this big dog came jumping down from the wall of the graveyard, and my granddad was so scared. He was like screaming and everything. But as it turned out, it was just a sheepdog that he'd seen. So in the dark of night, in those days with no road lights or street lights or anything, what he'd actually seen with his friend was a black sheepdog with a white collar. So not a ghost after all.